So my name's Adrian Nash. I'm the Chief Product Officer for Keyloop. Keyloop is in the automotive space. We're a tech provider in the automotive space, largely across international markets. In automotive, there's a manufacturer, there's the dealerships and the retailers, and then there's consumers. So the complexity in that market is managing those different parties. So the manufacturers have to enable you to sell to the dealerships, to sell to consumers. So it's the biggest opportunity and often the biggest technical challenge to kind of bridge those worlds. And so when we were looking to solve problems with AI, a new way of thinking, we were thinking what actually is the key challenge of our business. Francisco Partners have a strategic partnership with Tribe. So we work with Tribe to really first quantify the issue that we were going to approach. So it required a deep level of analysis and understanding the core problem before we actually came up with the solution of how AI could help with that challenge. So the first stages of the project were, first we identified the challenge. Second, we spent time mixing the teams of Keyloop and Tribe to define what the problem is, and then really articulate where we think the biggest value will be first, and then move on from there. We actually engaged with Tribe to build an optimizer there to give the workshop administrators a starting place to then start their day. So they would start typically with a blank sheet of paper, but what we worked with Tribe on is an optimized engine for the workshop management, so that we pre-built a workshop plan, and then the advisors would then fine-tune rather than starting from scratch. So we're super excited on a new project, new engagement with Tribe that I really think is going to change our business. So to deliver technology in the automotive space, you need to be certified by manufacturers. And there are many manufacturers and there are many markets. So there's a multiplication issue in that we have to certify in the UK, in Canada, in the Middle East. And so we have this iceberg challenge of this problem that we have a lot of work to do. I think we invest something like 24,000 person days a year in trying to solve that challenge, but the problem isn't getting smaller. So the work that we're doing with Tribe is to see how we can automate a lot of that process. So that was the key thing for us. What big business challenge do we have? How can AI help, and how can we get the right experts to help us on that journey? The benefits of working with someone like Tribe is you're working with experts that have done this before with different organizations. So you're not starting from a new team with a new kind of approach. You've got seasoned professionals that help you along the way. And also, if you want to bring your own staff with you, you can kind of augment the team so that Tribe will work with that team to kind of enable them to maintain in the future. So the thing that stood out about Tribe was in a world that's changing rapidly with the technology innovation in AI, you can build things yourself and hire teams and build that function internally, but you take on a lot of risk of those things not going well. So to mitigate some of those spearhead kind of core business changes, we wanted to work with a trusted partner like Tribe. So I would recommend Tribe because they are experts in AI. They have a DNA that has been built from AI first. And where you take on a lot of business risk as technology providers, they can help mitigate that risk and help you move it with a greater velocity.